Tristan has made horrible decisions and choices, with my sister. There's times when I'm so triggered by him, I can't be around him.
For me personally, when I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day.
But then, so then why do you do it again?
Tristan has made horrible decisions and choices. With my sister, there's times when I'm so triggered by him, I can't be around him. For me personally, when I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day, but then. So then why do you do it again? Kourtney Kardashian has had enough of her family still keeping Tristan Thompson around. And she's now calling out Khloe for letting him around her kids. Kourtney's daughter Penelope recently expressed that Tristan makes her uncomfortable, and Kourtney now wants Tristan to stay away from all her kids, including her newborn son with Travis Barker. However, Kris and Kim are actually encouraging Khloe to keep Tristan around, and they even suggested she should give him another chance. But why is Kourtney so worried about Tristan being around her kids? Let's get into it. I am curious, just as to I wonder if Tristan ever was like, I don't have remorse, no, so that's fair. So the Kardashians have been really pushing Tristan Thompson in the new season of their show. And the only ones who think this is a bad idea are Kourtney and her daughter Penelope. Kourtney has always been very vocal about her distaste for Tristan. And she's now getting tired of her family forcing her to pretend like Tristan is a good person. During a recent episode of The Kardashians, Kourtney confronted Tristan about his serial cheating, and she also revealed that Penelope doesn't like when he's around. As you all know, Tristan has not only cheated on Khloe multiple times, but he also got another woman pregnant and kept it a secret for months, all while making plans with Khloe for a surrogate baby. However, not only have the Kardashians forgiven Tristan, but they welcomed him back into the family with open arms. While all the Kardashians except Kourtney, that is Kris and Kim, have been working hard to paint Tristan in a good light. And Kim Soft launched his comeback in January, when she took him to North's basketball game. And this was just 1 month after Marilee Nichols gave birth to Tristan's baby. And despite the fact that Tristan completely ignores 2 of his kids, his son Theo with Marilee, and his first child Prince, who he shares with Jordan Craig, Kim recently praised Tristan for being a replacement dad for her 4 kids after she divorced Kanye. When he saw me struggling with my kids, he stepped up. He started showing up to the games. He picks these up, takes them to dinner, and will always come to my defense, especially if it's stuff with me and my ex. And I just never forgot that. So it's I'll never really throw someone away and act like I don't feel like they can grow and evolve. Kim's comments triggered Jordan Craig's sister Kai, and she blasted both Kim and Tristan in an Instagram post, writing the fact that he can take other children to school and activities in the same card, yet never sees or speaks to his own son unless it's for a party or planned photo opportunity, is appalling and inexcusable. She then called out Kim, saying, Kim Kardashian, I don't want to believe that you are this insensitive to the fact that he literally ignores his children. Kai revealed that Tristan stopped paying child support and school tuition for Prince. However, she also added, stepping up for your son is not all about money. It's about the time spent. Tristan, you are not a good father if you can't be a good father to all of your children. As for Theo, his mom, Marilee recently revealed that Tristan still hasn't met his son in person, and Theo turns 2 in a couple of weeks. But apparently Kris and Kim don't have a problem with Tristan abandoning his 2 sons as long as he keeps their show's ratings up. During a recent episode of The Kardashians, Kris was seen trying to gaslight Khloe into giving Tristan another chance. And she even brought up her own cheating scandal from the past, claiming that her biggest regret is cheating on Robert Kardashian and breaking up the family. But what was the consequences? I don't know, 'cause he was such a great husband and such a great dad. And I think that I fell into a situation where I thought that the grass was greener somewhere else, and I made a huge mistake. And that's my life's biggest regret. I just want Khloe to be really careful when she makes these decisions. I just want you to be happy. I already have my happily ever after with my kids. I'm totally happy. And then Khloe's so-called friend Malika also told Khloe that maybe she should reconsider giving Tristan another chance to save her family. Tristan, is he still with you? No, thank you so much he has moved into his home. He didn't want to go. Maybe think about it this way. Maybe you might want to try to save your family. Maybe you might want to get this a shot. So it's not never well. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But that's not all. Chris even got her boyfriend Corey Gamble to praise Tristan on camera for being the best father, and Corey even went on to say that Tristan brings positive energy to the house and that Khloe will cry when he leaves dad out. Daddy, best father. Yes, best father award. In the house, all the energy you bring to the house. And then all the positivity, and then with the kids. And then everything your house finished. And then it's like Khloe going to decry now. The good news is that there are at least 2 people in the Kardashian Jenner family with common sense. And that's Kourtney and 11-year-old daughter Penelope. Kourtney never liked Tristan to begin with. But after she recently welcomed her first child with Travis Barker, she became even more vocal about it. And she now doesn't want Tristan anywhere around her kids. Kourtney, who shares 3 children with her ex Scott DK, gave birth to a son with her husband, Travis Barker, around Halloween, and they named him Rocky 13 Barker. A source told ET Kourtney gave birth, and she and Travis are so elated they're feeling extremely fortunate that both Kourtney and their baby are healthy after the complications Kourtney went through. And while it remains to be seen whether Kourtney will share her delivery experience on the reality show, she is clear about one thing: she doesn't want Tristan Thompson around her children. During a recent episode, Kourtney revealed that her daughter Penelope has been complaining about Tristan, and she feels triggered whenever he's around. Kourtney explained that Penelope probably gets it from her, because she's not trying to hide how uncomfortable Tristan makes her feel. Tristan has made horrible decisions and choices. With my sister, there's times when I'm so triggered by him, I can't be around him. Peace. Coco's going to come grab you on the golf cart. Tristan's with them. Is that okay? Yeah, fine, okay. I feel like she gets it from me. I told her, like, the first day of school, I was like so triggered by him. I don't know why. And then I was like, no, why? Right, I know why, but I was like, I feel like we all like brush it off and are fine. And then I was just like so triggered. And I was like, I just can't do it anymore. Kourtney also later sat down with Tristan for a one-on-one conversation and confronted him about the way he treated Khloe. Kourtney said she feels like Tristan doesn't have any remorse for repeatedly cheating. However, Tristan insisted that every time he cheats, he feels disgusted with himself the next day. I wonder if Tristan ever was like, I don't have remorse. No, so that's fair. The next day, after you do the DED, do you feel music? Anything for me personally. When I cheat, I feel disgusted the next day, of course. Kourtney then asked Tristan why he keeps doing it if he really feels so disgusted with himself. And Tristan gave her probably the worst excuse possible, claiming he's a serial cheater because he was never taught how to love by his family. I feel disgusted the next day, but then. So then why do you do it again? I was just literally just cheating just for an action, just cheating just for a feeling. But also it really came down to not really knowing how to love, because that's the way I grew up. I think with therapy, I realized that my childhood upbringing, what I saw from my dad, how you treat my mom, as a kid, when you see that the trauma you have is 'cause you can't protect your mom 'cause you're so young. And 'cause your mom tells it's going to be okay, you basically numb your emotions of being scared or feeling sad. It's my form of defense mechanism. I've never seen a man treat a woman good. I've never seen a man not cheat on a woman. I've never seen a good husband. However, Kourtney wasn't having it. And she was quick to remind Tristan that his behavior is a pattern, not a mistake. I made a mistake. But did I really mull multiple times? But did I really ever understand why I'm making a mistake? Also, did you notice how Tristan smiles ear to ear every time he says I cheated? And then the way his response to why he cheats sounded like something he Googled before they filmed this scene. Well, fans are not having this either, and they're praising Kourtney for wanting to keep her kids away from Tristan. One fan said trash can sitting there laughing about it is so infuriating. Body language tells so much. Props on Kourtney for being a real sister and confronting him. And then another fan added, I feel like kids have good BS detectors. 2P seems comfortable enough to say what everyone's feeling and thinking. Tristan is weird and corny. The whole family should be looking at him sideways for how he's handled himself. But what do you think about Kourtney and Penelope feeling triggered by Tristan? And do you think Khloé's keeping him around because she's considering taking him back? Comment down below. And don't miss out on this next video.